minute detail you have lived thus far have brought you to the present version of yourself. Today I will be sharing with you a person, a place, an event that has influenced me to become the person I am today. To begin, I will be telling you about a person that has had a big influence on my life, my dad. My dad has always been an admirable man. My father has the most hardworking attitude of anyone I know. At any given point in his life, my dad has always been working himself to pieces to make sure his family was okay and to also achieve his goals at the same time. My father has never been stagnant in what he does and always looks for a way to improve himself. He is the most down-to-earth person, and he is friendly to anyone he knows. He lights up a room when he walks in, and he just gets along with everybody. He never speaks ill of anyone. And he has came from nothing and has built everything for himself, has built a legacy for himself. Being an immigrant who came to this country with nothing and being able to just create something when there was nothing, when he didn't know the language, he didn't know anybody here. He was just able to get over those barriers and get over those obstacles to just be the person he is today. He showed me that I can achieve anything if I dedicate myself to it, to always put my mind to what I'm doing in life, to never give up, back down from anything. And he taught me how to be the independent version of myself. He taught me how to just be able to do anything without the help of anybody. Show me how to, as simple as changing my oil or just being able to do things that I guess a girl shouldn't be able to do. When I recall any memory of him, it's always something positive. I always think about how amazing he is and just how lucky I am to be his daughter. Second, I will be telling you about a place that has influenced me, that has influenced me as a person. Many places hold a special place in my heart, two of them being my home and the church I grew up going to. My home has had the biggest influence on me because that's where all my teachings came from. My parents showed me right from wrong, and then I learned the good and the bad. My parents have always been the ones to bring me closer to God, and the place I grew up in, it just holds a special place in my heart, especially because the people that live here have always been the ones that are there for me. They're always the ones I can count on. And I just know that anything I go through, they'll always be there for me. I always think about how my siblings grew up, and ever since my older siblings have moved out, I just hold those memories closer to my heart. And there's also every person that has seen me grow there is very dear to my heart. I will always have people rooting for me that live there. And okay, lastly, I will talk to you about a experience that influenced my life. On August 5th, I got to live my first Catholic retreat. It brought me closer to God in a way that I could never imagine. I was among a group of many young adult Catholics who were looking to grow in the faith just as I was. We experienced a lot of prayer and worship in that time. I was able to just feel a different way than I had ever felt before. I felt grateful that we were able to worship God at the top of our lungs and didn't feel any type of way. The priest that was there also was able to interpret the scripture for us in a way that we were able to understand in our terms. Even though it's a recent influence on me, I think it just shaped me to who I am trying to become, getting closer to God and just having that better connection with Him. As you all heard, these are just a few influences that have created the person standing before you today. It's a place, an experience, and a person that have changed you for the better. Every once in a while, just take a step back and appreciate everything that has influenced you to become the person you are today, and just look at how unique and distinct your life is from everyone else.